Hello and welcome back to the Joyful Soul Creates. Charlotte here, and in this video I'm participating in Becky's birthday hop and giveaway. So the giveaway is over on her YouTube channel and the hop is all about birthday. So there's lots of fun birthday projects for you to enjoy along the way. I'm going to be making a 1-layer birthday card with no masking, or practically no masking. I think I mask one little thing off, but I'll be showing you adding a stenciled background without masking the focal images. That will be a little bit later in the video, but first I'm going to start by stamping out the images I want to use. So I'm using the Mama Elephant Zodiac pig images. I bought these a month or two ago and just haven't got around to using them yet. My husband loves pigs and he absolutely adored this stamp set, so he's already claimed this birthday card even though his birthday is not until February, so hopefully I remember to give it to him then. So I stamped out the pig on the right and also the hat. This birthday hat is a lawn fawn stamp from the Hats Off to You stamp set. I did look through all the birthday hat stamps I had and this one seemed the best option. This is the one piece of masking I do because obviously I need the hat to look like it's on this other pig's head, and I didn't even make a proper mask for this. I just covered it with some washi tape and then stamped my second pig into place. All my stamping is using MFT Black Licorice Hybrid ink, which is my go-to ink at the moment for alcohol marker colouring. My refill has run out though, so I think they've switched to the extreme black ink, so I may be getting that when I next place an order. So the last bit of stamping for my scene was the little piggy balloon. I didn't need to mask that because it's fine to have the string overlapping the pig's hand or trotter because that just makes it look more like the piggy is holding it. I did put a piece of scrap paper into my card just to absorb any ink that goes through, and then I'm going to start on my colouring, and I'm using Spectrum Noir Illustrator markers for this colouring, and I did zoom in quite a lot so hopefully you can see well enough how I'm doing the colouring. These pigs are very round in the illustration, so I'm trying to make that clear with my colouring, make it very obvious that they're rounded. So I have my main shadow on the left hand side, which is how I usually do my shadowing, and I do also add some shadow on the right just to enhance that roundness. I don't use the exact same colours for both pigs. I wanted some slight differentiation between them, but as I said, you can see all the colours I've used on screen if you want to be able to recreate this. Whilst I'm colouring, this is actually being recorded on a new camera. My old camera stopped working properly. If you watch the third video, if I get them all done, later today, you'll find out what happened with the old camera because that video later today was the last one I filmed on my old camera. So this hop is actually the second of 3 that I'm participating in today. I filmed them out of order and still need to do the first one as I'm doing this voiceover, but hopefully they will all be up. So if you have plenty of time to hop, then there's all 3 of those you can go through. But this one, as I said, is for Becky's birthday. So do go over to her channel and wish her a very happy birthday. And you can find all the information on her giveaway over there. I'm not certain, but there may be giveaways on other stops of the hop as well. So do make sure to hop through and take a look. So whilst I was talking about that, I did colour in the party hat with greens and blues because they go well with pink. And I did the pink balloon a much brighter, more artificial pink than I've done the actual real, so to say, pigs. I then also did some stippling on the little pigs in my scene. I wanted to give them a bit of texture and interest, and I just did that with each of the colours I had used to colour them in. I did go back in and darken up the spots on the hat. I just felt they weren't intense enough. And then the last bit of alcohol marker colouring I need to do is adding a shadow below the pigs. I used my lightest grey for this and then blended it out well with my blender pen just to give them nice soft shadows beneath them. Next I'm going to add my sentiment. This is also from a Mama Elephant stamp set. This one is called Monster Jam and has some really adorable little monsters. I'm not using the monsters this time, I'm literally just using the sentiment. The Zodiac pig stamp set only actually has one sentiment stamp which says "Missing You Pig Time," which is adorable but not really ideal for a birthday card, and as this is a birthday themed hop, I wanted a birthday sentiment. So with all the stamping and colouring done, I decided I wanted to add a background with a stencil, and I didn't want to have to take the time to mask things off. My wrist is still giving me trouble and fussy cutting can be a bit problematic. So I just very carefully, using not too big a brush, added the ink around the images, making sure I wasn't overlapping them at all. And I used 2 shades of Alter New ink for this. I used Ocean Waves and Frayed Leaf. So that's a blue and a green, and I kind of randomly applied them, not having a particular pattern to where I put each of the colours. And I chose those colours because they tied in well with the hat colours. I did keep the background colour quite pale. I didn't want it too heavy, and I felt that also minimised the risk of overlapping my images. Doing the blending this way does give the impression of a slight glow around the images because, of course, the pressure of the ink blending is lighter closer to the images in the attempt to avoid going over them. So it creates an interesting glow effect around them, which I think works very nicely. So here you can see how that looks when it's all finished. The final touch was just adding some highlights onto each of my elements, so the balloon and the pigs and the hat. And I think that just adds a little bit of extra interest to them. As I said, the background I did leave quite pale. It actually looks even paler in the pictures. It doesn't show up very well, but it's much more visible in real life. And here you can see the completed card. I'd love to know what you think of it and whether you've tried adding a stenciled background in this way, or if you prefer to mask off the images. So please do leave me a comment and let me know. If you liked this video, please do press the thumbs up button. It means a lot to me when you do that. You can find the information for the next stop on the hop, as well as the products I've used, in the description box, and I hope you'll enjoy hopping through. If you're already done hopping, there are a couple of other videos on screen now that you may enjoy, and you can also subscribe to my channel by clicking the picture there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye!